And then you've got your Pro Trailer back up here as well, which will help you back your trailer up so you don't jackknife it.
Sure. Yeah, this is very, very Raptor instantly when I get in. I feel like I'm in a pickup truck, except for this massive school bus behind me, which is really impressive. That third row seat has a lot of room. This is a 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Everyone should be very familiar with this engine at this point.
You're clear here. And it uses the same 10-speed transmission that you find in our F-150s and our Raptors, and we're bringing it to more and more vehicles across the Ford lineup as well, because it's bulletproof, and for towing it makes a huge difference too. No gear hunting, you're always in your power band.
It was in the Explorer, or at least a shrunken down version of it.
Yep.
I feel like I am in a sensory deprivation chamber right now. This is really nice. Those of you in the Midwest might comment that I didn't let that van go, but we're in Boston today, so this is how things are done here.
So like the Explorer, this is equipped with a Bang & Olufsen sound system. We've got 11 speakers. B&O by Bang & Olufsen.
And I saw in the back we've got the TVs for those headrests.
We do. And they've actually got HDMI, USB, and SD card slots or inputs. So if you want to hook your Switch up and then connect to the 4G LTE hotspotting and play online video games on the road, it's available. Or your kids at least.
You know, when I was a kid, conversion vans were the thing. I had a Ford Econoline E150 with a Mark III conversion with the top and a tube-style television in the roof. And this would have been a lot nicer and classier. Let's see, where's my adjustment?
It's going to be on the
there?
left side of your steering column towards the bottom and
Oh,
close to the wheel.
Same as the Explorer.
Yep.
Pretty good.
And this has the 360-degree camera just like the Explorer.
I love this camera. This has changed everything for vehicles of this size. And if you ever are behind a friend, it makes it really fun because you can pull up real close to them and scare the heck out of them that you're going to hit their bumper, which happens to me quite often with my friend's Raptor.
It's nice if you're trying to pull into tight spots too. Obviously this is a big vehicle. Just keeps it nice and easy. You know whether or not you're in the lines. You know, sticking your head out to double check.
Yeah, especially with this tow hook on the back too. You know, you're adding an extra 6-8 inches.
Yep. And speaking of towing, these will tow just under 9,000 pounds. You can just hit 9,000 pounds if you don't do 4x4. But most of these will tow about 8,400 to 8,700 pounds.
That's right, it's shielded.
Couple doodads.
I know, you guys did just drive these out from Detroit, so.
We actually tow the trailers with these.
Oh, I believe it, yeah. That's great. And this sunroof is bonkers.
Panoramic moonroof, sunroof combo. And this will slide right underneath that moonroof. Kind of hide itself there. Got your full-on rear adjustable climate as well. So there's actually vents back in the third row. I don't know if you can see that.
Is there any option to get those massage seats in these that I found in the Explorer?
They're not the exact same model, but yes.
Because that was, I don't know that I would personally spend my money on it, but I definitely enjoy it.
In Boston traffic, it's nice.
It was pretty nice.
You've also got your wireless charging mat right here, 2 USBs, You'll have another 2 USBs in the second row, full-size power outlet. We've got a 12 volt up here, and then there's actually 2 more USB ports in the third row as well, one on each side. And then just remember to try and get in the middle lane here if you can. Perfect. Russ will end up in Logan.
I'm sure we could pick up a lot of folks at Logan in this. Everyone in their luggage.
The entirety of Terminal B.
It's unbelievable. And, you know, cars like this growing up, you know, I was in high school, early 2000s. To me, these always felt like, God, you need a special license to drive a vehicle this size. Today, this is just so easy. I don't feel like I'm unqualified to drive something this big. This is pretty great.
It's got a really tight turning radius. I'm always surprised in the places I can get a 19-foot vehicle like this to fit.
Now these are really easy to drive in the advent of these cameras and the top-down view.
Some of the parallel and perpendicular park features help too. Right, there's a lot of tight parking throughout some of the areas here in Boston, and pretty much with the click of a button, it'll put you into a parallel park mode where the radar sensors, the peripheral detection, will go ahead and measure the distance and actually set you up to move your wheel while you work the brake and the transmission. You can do it perpendicularly as well, so it'll actually back you into like a parking lot
Oh,
space.
wow.
Yeah. And I don't know if you caught this, but super, super deep.
I could fit a small dog in here.
Yep.
I'm sure people will do that. This is that is a lot of room.
You can get safes for it, the whole 9.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
And this locks too, which is nice. And unfortunately, you didn't get a chance to open it up with all this Boston traffic, but this will do 0 to 60 in the 6-second range.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a loaner on one of these soon. Spend some more time with it. Especially, you know, there's a lot of new tech in these cars. You know, it's tough to really get to know how to live with that within 15 minutes. But yeah, these are definitely cushy, comfortable daily drivers. And the way this thing is set up, it's basically a family Raptor. Obviously minus the suspension and Baja
Yeah, it doesn't
capability.
Doesn't have the Fox shocks, but it'll do anything you need to do for the most part.
Yeah.
Did you try the air-conditioned seats yet?
Oh, those are my favorite. That is by far the best feature in any modern car.
I love the remote start feature that will automatically gauge the interior temperature of the cabin and then either cool it and cool the seats or heat it and warm the seats in the winter. That's as someone who doesn't have a regular garage, that's I think one of the
Oh,
things
yeah.
I appreciate the most.
And all that stuff can be handled through your Ford Connect app. You can get an idea on how much gas you have, your next service, oil life, and all that stuff can be configured right through the app. It's handy. Heated steering wheel. It's nice out today, but
Soon.
and I'll just have you pull into the left, nose in,
Sure.